Hey guys, today I'm going to be making cinnamon scones. Normally scones have like a fruit in them or something. I don't like fruit. I don't like fruit in like my baked stuff because I don't know, it just feels weird to have like a baked blueberry or like a baked raspberry. But we're gonna start off with 2¼ cup of all-purpose flour. Just gonna dump that in there, totally clean. 2 teaspoons, not tablespoons, sorry, of baking powder. Pinch of salt. Some cinnamon powder. It's just a taste. Listen, you say when. It's like one of those things where like they put the pepper grinder.
That's good.
There we go. Because I figured I need to give it some sort of taste, so it's not just like plain scones. I'm just gonna mix this just a tiny bit to kind of get it all into one. And then here comes the weird part. The weirdest part is sugar is always considered a wet ingredient, but it's dry. But this butter is getting mixed in with the dry ingredients like it's wet. Isn't that interesting, Lucine?
Yes.
You don't sound very interested.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna just drop the butter in, and then use. Well, that didn't work. And then I'm going to use this pastry knife, I believe it's called, and I'm just gonna kind of mash it through and incorporate it like this. That is done. There's going to be small butter chunks in there. That's fine. You're not going to beat out every piece of butter. So I'm just going to move this to the side and start on the wet. First things first, 1 beaten egg. Yep. Oh, and the butter is 100 grams. Yep. Okay. Then I'm going to add half a cup of half and half. Heavy whipping cream. There we are. I had to go out and get some because apparently we didn't have any in the house, which is weird. That's one of those things that I just assume we have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There we go. Gonna mix this up just a bit, and then the sugar. Boom. The sugar, the driest wet ingredient in the world. There we go. And now a little bit of this vanilla that I'm constantly using and have a deep fear of running out of. There we go. Now I'm just going to mix this up. This delicious, amazing sugar and egg mixture is going to be going into this flour mixture. So I'm only going to go like that much now. Clean it up and begin incorporating it in. Then once it disappears, I'm going to add the rest, and we are going to have a scone dough. You've made this, right, Lucine?
Yeah.
How am I doing? Is it terrible?
Use gloves.
Supposed to use gloves? Yeah. That actually makes a whole lot of sense. All right. With Lucine's amazing advice, this actually just became a lot easier. Once again, thank you, Lucine. There we go. I'm gonna add the rest here. Make sure I get all of that sugary, buttery goodness. This is so much easier without the fruit too. Like you made it with the fruit, right? Like the fruit, you actually have to incorporate it again, and it's this and that. I just don't like baked fruit. I've never had one where I'm just like, oh my god, this is so good with fruit in it. It's maybe raspberries. I like raspberries baked, and like I think Mom made them with raspberries once, and I was like, oh, okay, I actually kind of like this now. It's just something about blueberries. I'm like super particular about what kind of blueberries I like.
Yeah, I don't like them.
What did you make them with?
They were for Dad. They were blueberries.
Oh, yeah. Well, these are for me. So, okay. Here it is. It is nice and doughy. It's always weird when you combine things and make a dough. Check?
Yeah.
Because it's like this weird powder and this weird water make a dough, and it tastes amazing. So first thing you want to do is you want to like generously pour some flour onto the surface you're going to be working on, just so it's not super sticky, and then you're just going to, my hands are nice and oily, powdery. Alright, so now you're basically going to turn this thing into a circle. This is nice and floury, so I don't need to worry about like using a scraper or nothing. There we go. This beautiful moon. Alright, now I'm just going to cut this up like a pizza and just basically keep splitting it in half. Try to be as even as you can because these things are going to cook and you want them to all be done at about the same time. The pizza is all cut up and now I'm just going to position them here. They're not perfectly the same size, you know, but you know, nothing's perfect, right, Lucine? Beauty is subjective. Okay, so normally if you do them with like blueberries or whatever, this is it. You throw these in the oven at 375, but since ours are a little plain, or mine are a little plain, I'm going to be making a little mixture for topping. And it's my favorite mixture ever. I think it's Lucine's favorite mixture.
Yeah, it is.
Cinnamon sugar. It's so good. Like if more things had cinnamon sugar on them, I'd try them more. There we go. Just gonna stir this delicacy up. Cinnamon sugar is the best. You could put it on any kind of like bread and it's good. Right, Lucine?
Yeah.
Have you ever had bad cinnamon sugar?
No.
We should make cinnabuns.
Yeah.
Or cinnamon buns, not cinnamon. Okay. So, now I'm just gonna grab this. Give each one like a healthy dusting. There's no negative to having the sugar on the tray, right? Yeah, okay.
Well, it might melt, but...
It's fine. Alright. These are done. They're done. Would you like one, Lucine?
No.
Alright. Well, I guess we're going to have to bake them because Lucine likes them baked, I guess. So I'm just going to put these in, like I said before, 375, 20 to 30 minutes, depends. I think these small ones are going to be a little drier when they come out just because they're smaller. Wow, look at that beautiful scone color. Just gonna pop them over here. That looks burnt, but it's actually just the cinnamon. I just want to point that out. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait for these to cool, put them on a cooling rack, and then the kids can actually come and eat it. I was about to call them croissants. Are scones French, Lucine?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably.
Yeah, so I just got confused with another French pastry. Arnak Way. Which one do you want, Lucine? As usual, you get dibs, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, take a scone.
Hey.
Try it out, tell me what you think.
Very good.
Is that how you really feel, or are you just saying that so I don't
It was good.
get sad?
I hit my shoulder while I was running home. Yeah. Very good.
They were very nice. But it's a little unhum. You know? It's not sweet enough or anything. Which is because every time I've ever had them, they've been sweet enough. But yeah, here's the recipe. I'd recommend adding a little bit more sugar to this. But yeah. These ended up baking for like 24 minutes and they're a little dry, so bake them for just 20, I think would be better. Before I do my usual thing, I just wanted to say thank you, but also if there's anything you guys want me to make, because I know like 4 different foods and I've already made them. So I would like, you know, if you guys have any suggestions that you want to see me make, just say it down there. I do try to read all the comments, even though they're in Russian. Yeah, thank you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.